The Global Sumud Flotilla, carrying over 500 activists from more than 40 countries, was stopped by the Israeli Navy as it sailed toward Gaza with symbolic humanitarian aid. Among those on board was Swedish climate activist Greta Thunberg, whose presence drew major international attention to the mission. The flotilla, made up of more than 40 small boats, had departed from ports in southern Europe and North Africa with cargoes of food, medicine, and baby supplies intended for civilians in Gaza. Organizers said their goal was to challenge Israel's long-standing naval blockade and highlight what they described as a humanitarian emergency. Israeli warships intercepted the boats about 70 to 75 nautical miles from Gaza's coast, well into international waters. Witnesses said drones circled overhead, communications were jammed, and water cannons were fired before commandos boarded. Some activists claimed a chemical spray was used to immobilize parts of the flotilla. The vessels were then towed to Ashdod, where passengers were detained. Israel's military defended the action as legal under international law, describing the flotilla as a political stunt orchestrated by groups hostile to Israel. Officials said the aid could be delivered via established channels if approved. Greta Thunberg and 3 others reportedly agreed to deportation, while the majority of activists refused to sign documents authorizing their removal and are contesting their detention. Rights groups argue that boarding ships in international waters raises serious questions of legality, and several European governments have demanded the release of their citizens. The interception has triggered widespread condemnation and protests in capitals including London, Paris, and Madrid.